Hello everyone, my name is Lakshmikant and this is our first Capstone project and I'm doing the presentation on hotel booking analysis and these are my team members. So let's begin. So in our project, we have divided our project into three phases. In the phase one, we did data exploration, data pre-processing, data cleaning, and the type of hotels and the cancellation rate and the deposit policies. In phase two, we did an analysis on number of booking across the various factors. Various factor in the sense like number of booking through a year or a month to observe the trends. In phase three, we visualize the top 10 countries which have been booked and the meals with the customer food preferred and customer segmentation, average daily rates, and the car parking spaces and the repeated guest. So before moving on to data exploration, I would give a short introduction about the hotel business industries. Like hotel business industries is one of the most important component within the service industries, catering for the customers who require overnight accommodation. It is closely associated with travel industries as well as the hospitality industries. So overall, the sales from the hotel accounts is approximate 53.9 of Indian revenue has been generated and total 8% of employment rate has been comes from hotel business industries. So this is a data set. So exploring the data set, we in the data set we have explored the data into data head and data tail. Here they are. So in the data set we have checked the null values in the columns which have been in the data set. Like in the country has some specific number and agent has some specific number and the company has some specific number. So we just replace with the null values. You can see it there. So city hotel and resort hotel. So in the data set, these are the two types of hotel we have in our data set. Like you can see that city hotels are more than resort hotel in the terms of booking. We observed that city hotels would have been more affordable and resort hotels due to accessibility and reliability and lavishing factors. So checked in and cancelled bookings. So in the above graph, we observed that like there is some specific data over there, specific booking has been made, and in that 63% of been checking has been made, and 37% has been cancelled. So the high cancellation rate will adverse the effect of hotel industries and it is also reduce the yield of profit. So hotel industries has to take care what's going wrong on booking cancellations. They have to rectify it. So this is the types of transaction we do in hotel bookings. Uh, like most of the hotel bookings has been made with no deposit, uh, refundable and non-refundable. So you can see that in the previous slide, you can see that. So we can see. There is a three types of deposits: no deposit, refundable, and non-refundable. In the previous slides, also we can see the high cancellation rate. So this is also one of the feature that so many of cancellation has been made because of these no deposit policies. So this is the phase two. We did so in this phase we check the number of booking across the different years. Like you just see we have 3 years in our data set, like followed by 2015, 16, and 17. You can observe by looking at this chart that 2016 has the most number of bookings when it compared to 17 and 15. It has been shown over there. This is number of booking across the different years. Like we just see in the graph, like the 2016 has been highest made of booking in the hotel industries, and there is also a resort hotels and the city hotels comparison. Also, we have that data also in this graph. We visualize this data and we present. When it comes to number of adults and children, we do kept attendance for number of adults, number of the persons who came to our hotel. In the above three graph, we can observe that the most persons who come to the hotel is probably adults, and next is children's. Like the trend has to be same for the both resort hotel as well as city hotel. Just see adults have been dominating, and children's has been just one or two children's has been visited to our hotel. These are the data which are. We'd also visualize the number of booking done across different months. Like we can see by looking this July, August, September, October, uh, April, May, June has highest number of bookings. And you just see that February, January, December have been made lowest number of bookings. This can also be in effect of seasons. Like in the summer season, it will decrease, and the winter season, it will go high. Like that, it will be booking has been made in the hotel industries. So this was the last slide which have been explained. So arrival per day, like we do have data with also with the day or and a month which have been customers have been visited to our hotel. Like in the first month we have been visited like this, where displayed our data in over there. There is also a city hotel data as well as the resort hotel data, which have been number of arrival per day to month has been displayed. Night stay duration. In this type of duration, like when the people was to stay in our hotel for the night stay, the number of when the number of days increases, the number of booking would be decreases. You can see that the 2 day stay would be more higher than any other days. Like when the number of days are going increasing, the booking graph is going decreasing. Yeah, just see in the last slide, which are. This is the phase three we did. Like in the phase three, we visualize the top 10 countries with the highest number of bookings to our hotels. Like you can see by this data, the Portugal has highest number of bookings has been made from the country called Portugal, and all followed by the GBR means Great Britain, UK, and the France and Spain and following. Go on. And you can see Netherlands has lowest number of bookings when it compares to all other countries. So after analyzing the data set, we found that Portugal tops with the position with 48,590 customers, and followed by UK with lakh 21,029, and France by lakh 41 10,415, and Spain by 8,568. Like Germany has some 7,287 customers. So Netherlands sits back with the least number of customers among with the top 10 countries. Like this is like the percentage meals preferred. Like when it before going on, I would explain the abbreviations. Like BB means we called as bed and breakfast. Like HP means like half board. FP means like full board. SC means a self catering. Like BB means you should provide some bed and breakfast to the customers. HP means some half board in it, which includes breakfast and dinner. FB means full board, which includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. SC means no self catering. Like it is self catering, no meals are included. You can see that BB has been highest number of data which have been there, followed by HP and self catering. So here we can see the various market segments. Like the customers have been come to our hotel like different agencies. Like we can see that online travel agencies gives highest amount of leads for the hotel booking than any other sources segments. You can see online as so much high amount of hotel bookings, followed by offline and the groups and the direct customer who visit to our hotel and the corporate thing. These are the data which have been shown in the graph. So it is an average daily rate for different months. Like we did have a visualization on the city hotels as well as the resort hotels. We just see August has highest number of bookings over there, and when it comes to November, it has been decreased in resort hotels, and slightly it will move on May. You can see uh, we can in city hotels also we can see the graph over there. Right. Okay. Like average daily rate of different months. You can see by looking at the last slide, the daily rates are high during May, June, July, and August for city hotels. For resort hotels, it would be July, August, and September. And the fourth, both city and resort hotels are more expensive in May and June, May and September. So this is the average ADR for different years. Uh, we have a arrival of year which have been made in 2015. It would be in like ADR is in 100. Like in 2016, it will be in 40. In 2017, it is 160. These are the data which have been shown in the graph. So this is the car parking space analysis. So most of the hotels have zero car parking spaces. So among which car has been parked as car space spacing, and trend decreases drastically as the number of car spacing increases. So these are the count, and these are the number of parking spaces which have been provided in the hotel industries. So repeated guest. When it comes to this, very few we can see by looking at the graph, like repeated customer has very low record when compared to this. You can see very few number are seems to be loyal to the hotels, and only 3,075 bookings are repeated guests from all bookings, and for this the management has to deal with giving some discount for the customers for the next visit, or a free coupons or something to increase the number of guests who want to visit our hotel again and again as repeated customers. So this has some main criteria that hotel industry has been looked forward to. So this is the correlation heat map. So finally, when it comes to conclusion, you can see city hotel and resort hotel are the two types of hotel we have presented in dataset, in which city hotels are most preferred by the customers and rather than resort hotels. Like majority of deposit is no deposit, and itself is high. And itself it concludes high cancellation rate, and the data which have been made with check-in and check-out. By looking at this, 37% has been booking has been cancelled, and 63% the customers have been checking. in the hotel. So from the given data set, we just see 2016 has highest number of bookings over there in all year. Like out of all months, August has been witnessed highest number of hotel bookings, whereas January witnessed at the least. And city hotels are high demand compared to resort hotels in all aspect due to majority of the population. And we can see most of the customers all prefer one night stay or two night stay or three night stay. That would be a majority. And among the top 10 countries, we just see Portugal stand first with the number of bookings they have, and Netherlands will stand last. And it observed that average ADR incrementing every year from 2015 to 17, which clearly that hotel business is scalping up every year. Like and the agency which they provide booking to us, like online travel agencies, has been has highest booking and compared to other bookings. So after analyzing the meal data also, we found that 77% of customers prefer only breakfast breakfast, and most of the hotels have 0 to 1 car parking space. So given that we do not have the repeated guest, so the hotel industries has to target our advertisement on guests to increase the returning guests by providing some coupons or discounts to our next stay, like that. So these reference we took to make the project. These are the references. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.